Welcome to Quick Source, accelerating creativity one zone at a time. Grab your headphones because we're about to start part 2 in the Audio Insights blog, why you should work with me and what I learned at Hallmark Cards. I'm really excited to share this with you. Hello, I'm Christine, and I want to welcome you to Quick Source, where creative entrepreneurs tune in to video workshops, coaching, and personal mentorship for physical product design and business strategies. My vision for Quick Source is to inspire, support, educate creative entrepreneurs like you as they begin their journey into entrepreneurship. My clients include multi-passionate entrepreneurs, product designers, artists, illustrators, stylists, and other creatives who aspire to attain the business and lifestyle they've always dreamt of. Now tell me, does that sound like you? Hey, if you haven't listened to part 1, why should you work with me and how I do it differently, head over there now. I'm sharing coaching tips I gained on my creative journey. I'll leave a link below to part 1 of this 2-part series of audio insights. Have you heard the phrase, the power of one? Well, the power of one is the theory that one individual person can change the future. That one person's actions can actually change the lives of many, and that's what we're about to talk about. Now let's dive into part 2, where I'm sharing some storytelling that I think's going to intrigue you. I want to share a story of my own creative journey after college. I consider myself extremely lucky to have had the opportunity to work for Hallmark Cards in Kansas City, Missouri. I was there for several years. This experience came right after I graduated from Moore College of Art and Design in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm so grateful for the incredible career path that Hallmark has put me on. But what I really want to talk about right now is, as I mentioned, the power of one. How a single person can alter the course of your life unbeknownst to you. It's fascinating how one individual can make a profound impact on your life, even if you didn't realize it at the time. Now, allow me to introduce you to a dear and peculiar character that played a significant role in shaping myself and countless others as creators, designers, product specialists, and business innovators. This person, who I would describe as a court gesture, left an indelible mark on my path to becoming a product designer. This contribution is dedicated to the memory of Gordon Mackenzie, who was deeply loved by all that knew him. Let me give you a little bit of a backstory here. Gordon's mission was to maintain creativity at Hallmark. Think about that. His mission was to maintain creativity at this huge organization. A challenging task given the sterile hallways and crowds of dark-suited individuals that were bustling through the corporate headquarters. Back in the late 1980s, when I first joined Hallmark, Gordon Mackenzie was already known as the king to many of his colleagues at Hallmark. However, I found him to be more of a funny little gesture, and I say that with the utmost respect, as I recognized him as a rebel. Gordon worked tirelessly to eliminate hierarchy, which is often associated with kings and large corporations. He would encourage creativity and freedom of expression at all cost. Looking back, I can now see where I shared some similar traits with him. And I carried them throughout my 30 years. I could say that I had my own bit of authority issues, just like Gordon did. And that's not a bad thing. Large companies can often be riddled with politics. And let me tell you, that can strip your creative team of any ingenuity. I quickly caught on, stay out of the politics, and sink myself into the creativity. I have to say, it was a funny thing to walk into a meeting full of suits and see Gordon's smiling face sitting there in a tie-dye t-shirt that literally looked like he slept in it, with his long silver hair pulled back in a messy ponytail. To my surprise, he wasn't attending the meeting, he was running it. And what a meeting he would hold! A new age hippie with as many theories about the creative process as there were stars in the universe. Fondly, I can recall the ringing of Gordon's Tibetan temple bells. I can hear them ringing now. It was a signal to begin the brainstorm session. That ding would shift all of us, followed by turning out the lights and inviting us to sit with our thoughts for a moment as we soaked up the sweet tone and vibration of the temple bells that continued to ring. Then, bam! Abruptly, we were asked with our eyes closed and in the dark to shout out everything we hated about corporate brainstorm sessions of the past. No one waited their turn. Everyone went wild, hurling out complaints. We were encouraged to get louder, go deeper, say it, don't hold back. It was utter chaos, but it was an effective solution to disrupt the old ways of doing things and reinventing a creative space full of imagination. Wow, Gordon was refreshing, amusing, and inspiring. So free, he truly earned his title as Hallmark's creative paradox. Gordon was able to create something new in corporate culture that was once full of systems and processes. He shined a very bright light on design thinking that wasn't only available to artists and designers. Mackenzie was a maverick. He challenged the system to find innovative solutions for long-standing issues. Gordon was one of those individuals who followed their own path and did not conform to corporate Americans' mainstream ideology. Thank goodness. It's no secret that most creatives get drained by the heavy paperwork and routines. Gordon freed himself of those restrictions. I'm sure that resonates with many of us. He managed to develop humor workshops, think tanks, creative labs, and incubators that brought out the creative genius in all of us through collaboration, doodling, dreaming with a lot of play and music, all to create a profound impact on the way we design products from that day forward. Design thinking and business aspects truly united. It felt new. It felt fresh. Fast forward a bit. Years later, I collaborated with one of Gordon's top proteges who taught me the value of being a creative troubleshooter and encouraged me to push the limits of product design. A crucial aspect to keep in mind is to not let the business take priority over creativity. Instead, allow creativity to flourish alongside the business. I was deeply moved by this idea, so I worked hard to refine my skills as I transitioned between assignments and departments, constantly taking on new and exciting special projects. Wow, that learning journey was an incredible game changer for me. Gordon was a superstar, a Peter Pan of sorts, and I thank my lucky stars for ever so briefly putting me on his path in life. I have learned how to navigate through controversy and position myself as the mediator between the chaos of creativity and the discipline of business. I have honed my skills to convey the artist's vision in terms that the business professionals can comprehend. This ability has been invaluable in my 25 plus year career in creative product development that followed my experience at Hallmark. I realized that I did not have to choose between a creative or business path. Rather, I can combine them in a harmonious way to produce products that are both meaningful and purposeful and create a profound connection with the consumer. After all, an emotional bond with the consumer is the key to our success, right? Now, What did I do with all of this experience for the next 25 years that followed? As a product designer with a passion for creativity and business, I was naturally inclined to coach creative teams from the very beginning of my career. Shortly after graduating college, Hallmark Cards in Kansas City, Missouri recognized my potential and appointed me to guide large groups in 6-week-long creative think tanks. The objective was to bring together artists, makers, and editors to brainstorm innovative methods of collaboration and develop fresh physical product concepts as a team. In the early 90s, this was an experimental approach to design. It wasn't the norm, that's for sure, particularly for large corporations like Hallmark Cards. It was truly an honor and an incredible experience to lead these groups in my 20s. My experience at Hallmark was that they recognized the immense potential of its creative employees, leading them to establish creative labs and think tanks to foster innovative group thinking. As a result, every individual became a more proficient creative thinker, idea generator, and producer of top selling consumer goods. During the 90s, Hallmark experienced tremendous success, particularly due to their creative think tanks. This program was so effective that it was extended to Hallmark's Hong Kong office staff as well as the vendors they collaborated with throughout Asia. Fast forward, I was tasked with leading this mission and implementing the same creative techniques in Hong Kong that I employed with the teams in Kansas City. I spent several months in Hong Kong implementing new product design strategies with multiple departments and manufacturing individuals. This would pay off as an important role of executing top selling product designs. Here's the structure I implemented to get us to work together to enhance our product designs. We would have daily meetings to collaborate on the specific product design that was being sent from the Kansas City teams to the Hong Kong teams. During the meetings, we discussed ways to improve the design based on the manufacturer's expertise. We talked about pricing limitations, quality control, material selection, and many other factors. To prevent straying too far away from the design collection's focus, it was crucial for everyone to comprehend the shared vision of the product design and the collection we were trying to achieve. And this is where I excelled, honoring the creative ideas that brought the product to life, while infusing business improvements without compromising the design, only elevating it. We devoted significant time to researching and troubleshooting production methods to decrease costs and boost the product's profit margins. When working on product design, we frequently sought ways to enhance it. Since each product represented a significant investment in inventory, we were committed to ensure that every single item was a successful seller. Now that could be one heck of a challenge. But as a team, we more than rose to the occasion. Being a product designer has opened my eyes to new possibilities beyond what the artist may have initially considered when designing the item in Kansas City. Now, I want to mention translating design specs from paper to a tangible prototype through execution, sculpting, and creating molds is a unique and exciting experience. A lot can go wrong in this phase of product development. I have a knack for quickly changing course to improve a product design and ultimately improving sales. To enhance the product to connect with consumers, I was able to pivot quickly by adding heartfelt messages, tweak the color selection, and alter the product's appearance. Additionally, I developed unique packaging and point of purchase displays to increase engagement and attract more customers on the sales floor. This was often done under extreme pressure with very tight timelines. Quick, hurry up, come up with a creative solution. We don't have time. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Luckily, I'm a master idea generator. Devoting hours to selecting and sourcing materials and components for each and every product design was a priority for me and the creative team. The objective was to ensure excellent quality. That's what Hallmark stood for, and for it to be visually apparent to the customer. Now, the quality, you want it to be visually apparent so that they can appreciate the intricate details that went into every single item we created. Now, I'm a huge supporter of brainstorming, but with a bit of structure. By promoting team collaboration and encouraging idea sharing, we were able to come up with some truly innovative solutions. The process we created was not only productive, but also enjoyable for everyone involved. Collaborations have opened up countless new business opportunities for all the companies and all the clients I have worked with over the years. Working alongside creative teams, overseas offices, and vendors, we felt more unified than ever before. And boy, did it feel good compared to the great divide we were moving away from as a general business practice. It was no longer business telling creative what to do. The experience was truly empowering. Let's not forget, Gordon McKenzie was the creative genius behind this innovative approach to generating business opportunities. His influence and impact on all of us as product designers who see business as an integral part of the design process has been absolutely profound. He was an incredible man, and I'm grateful that his approach to business and design was passed down to me. Hallmark prided itself on connecting with the emotions of their ideal customers. They were pros at it in their day. Today, I spend my days helping creative business owners just like you to design and make incredible product designs into your best sellers way before you invest a dime into raw materials and inventory. The only way to do this is to run your product idea through a creative think tank and product development incubator, which taps into your creative passions and identifies your ideal customer's needs before you start producing a physical product to sell. However, throughout my years of experience, I've noticed a disturbing trend amongst creative entrepreneurs. They invest a considerable amount of energy attempting to sell a physical product that isn't performing well at all. Instead of moving on, they pour resources into trying to get the product noticed in hopes of recovering the inventory investment. This simply does not work. I encourage clients to identify strong product ideas in the early stages. It's really important for my clients to recognize that there are steps they can take to determine if a product idea is a strong bestseller before it's too late. By dedicating more time to the design and development phase, they can assess the potential or lack thereof of their product idea itself. This level of awareness early on is the difference between succeeding as a physical product-based business owner or not. Honestly, I want you to think twice before launching a new consumer product. If you're considering launching a new product on a whim without any proper planning, before you whip out your credit card to stock up on inventory, take a moment to slow down and think things through. I made the decision long ago to utilize my experience at Hallmark and craft an imaginative future for myself. And I'm pleased to say that's exactly what I've accomplished. Because QuickSource.co is considered your one-stop shop for designing, marketing, and selling your physical products, and I'm really proud of that. With over 30 years of experience in creating and refining unique physical products, combined with expert knowledge in marketing, packaging, and vendor sourcing, I've got you covered. Look, I know for an absolute fact that I'm your secret weapon when it comes to designing physical products that sell. I'm confident that I can help you create successful physical products because I use the same methods that have worked for the biggest names in the consumer product and gift industry. I've distilled these techniques into easy to follow steps that you can put into action right away for your product based business. With me on board, here's what you can expect. You will break through creative blocks to develop your own physical product idea. Discover how to match the perfect products with your target consumers. We will welcome every obstacle and address every objection to ensure that your product idea is robust from the very beginning. You see, the steps I walk you through are the ones I use to generate thousands of new product ideas. It's the framework that gets you to designing your future bestsellers before you invest one penny into prototypes, samples, inventory, or raw materials. Don't you want that? My teaching approach is designed to build your confidence in a structured yet easy to follow manner. I won't overwhelm you with tons of homework, but instead I'll provide you layers of guidance that will empower you to take control of your new ideas. I'll share my passion and knowledge and guide you through necessary steps to make sound design and business decisions. How does that sound? Are you looking for a fast and fun way to achieve your product design business goals? Well, my self-guided workshop methods are designed to deliver quick wins that you can build upon, with a roadmap for ongoing success far after our work together is done. Plus, I'm always available to provide you support as you navigate through any phase of building your physical product-based business. I mean it. I'll be there for you. If you're ready to take your creative talents to the next level with physical product designs in categories such as home decor, stationery, jewelry, lighting, interior design, garden accessories, angel collectibles, linens, fashion accessories, seasonal decor, bath, beauty, and skincare, candles and fragrances, the huge industry of pet products, innovative sports gear, pottery and tabletop, novelty gifts, party decorations and favors, and so much more. I'm getting so excited to work with you. Are you ready to get your creative genius on? Jump over to Zone 1 Idea Mapping. It's where you're going to bring your creative thoughts to life. Enroll in the workshop and take the first steps to becoming a successful product-based designer and business owner. I'm going to leave the link below to this workshop so you have easy access. Well, I hope my journey in product design has motivated you to embark on your own path with your own unique perspective. It has been a pleasure sharing my experiences and shining a light on the fantastic individuals I've had the opportunity to work with. I told you I was going to share a dynamic story about the power of one. They have inspired me to pursue the life that has made me so happy today. If you believe that I can be that person for you, I'm excited to join you on this creative journey at quicksource.co. Let's connect soon. Signing off, Christine here at quicksource.co.